Hi guys, welcome to this session in Google Sheets. In this module, I want to show you how you can use the index and match functions and also how to highlight a particular cell with conditional formatting, how to do data validation, and how the XLOOKUP function would achieve a similar sort of thing. So this is the completed version. If I drop a list down there and select February and pick a different exercise, select running, it's telling me there that there's 9 minutes, or it's highlighting that I did 9 minutes running in February. And the index and match function over here is saying the same thing. So conditional formatting is highlighting it, and so is the index and match function, which I have here. So I want to recreate this on a separate sheet. So if I go to sheet 2, I've got this sort of semi-prepared. So the first thing I want to do is use the match function to tell me what position that month is in this list. So in there, I'm going to type equals match, open in the bracket. So I'm going to click on May up there, comma. Then I'm going to select the range, which is this range, comma, and I want an exact match. And then I'm closing the bracket and then pressing enter. That should tell me what position it is. So it's in the 5th position, 5th month. That's correct. Now I'm doing the same for the exercises. So I'm going equals match. So I'm looking at D1, the bike, comma, highlighting the list that I've got here, comma, 0, 0, close bracket, press enter, and that's in the 3rd. Bike up is in the 3rd position of that list. Now I'm going to use names on here. So I'll put colors on this. Let's go for blue, or well, that'll be grey. And then let's go for blue on that one. So we'll do grey and blue. Blue. Calling that grey in the name box. Pressing enter on that. Calling that blue. Blue. And then what you can do with the index needs some data, which this is going to be called, the other one's called data. I'll call this data 1. So if I type equals index, open the brackets. So the range is called data 1, comma, then I want what's inside grey, and then I want what's inside blue. I could have clicked on the cells as well, and those two numbers will give me my intersection. So it's telling me 15 is what I've got for May bike up. So bike up, May 15. So what I want now is that to highlight. So if I highlight this space, go into format, conditional formatting, and then use the formula option down the bottom of this list, and I need to use and. So it's going to be equals and, open the bracket. So basically, if that equals that, first off, so that is C3, but I need to dollar sign the C part of it. So dollar sign the C3 is equal to C1, which needs to be dollar signed, C dollar sign 1, comma, and this D2, the 2 needs dollar signing because that's a row I want to lock. So D dollar sign 2 is equal to dollar sign D dollar sign 1. If both of those are true, I want it to color up, which it just did. And then done. So let's just test that. Now I haven't got a drop down list there, data validation list, which I need to do. So if I go to data and select data validation, add, drop down from range, and then I can select a range, which is going to be the months. Okay. And then I want to do that again for there. Done for that one, and then add another one. So drop down from range, select this range. Okay, done. So now I've got two drop downs. If I drop that down and select July, and I select swimming, for example, 25, 25. So that's all working fine. So that's how the index and match function work. XLOOKUP has come along and everybody's singing its praises because it replaces, in theory, the need to do index and match. Let's have a look at it then. So equals XLOOKUP, open the bracket. So it's wanting to look up a search key. So the first search key is going to be C1, $C1. So $C, $1, comma. Then it wants to know where the list is, the lookup list is, which is this list, comma. Now normally you'd bring back the return there, but now I need to do another XLOOKUP for the other bit. So I'm doing XLOOKUP again, XLOOKUP again. This time I'm looking at D1, but it needs to be dollar signed. So $D, $1, comma. Now I need to select the range. This is this range. Comma. And then I need to put the actual main part of the table, which is data 1. Close the bracket on that XLOOKUP, and on the other one, press enter on that, see what comes up. 25, it comes up exactly the same as that. So that works, and so does this. Now I could have put all of this into one, and it would have been quite long like that one is, but it doesn't matter which one you do. If I select something, both of these would work. To be honest, I'm not too fussed about, I picked the same there, didn't I? I'm not too fussed about using XLOOKUP for this sort of example. I think index and match with names looks okay. But there's the options. That's what I wanted to show you on this little video. So hopefully you found that useful. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.